All right, so we are up again, this time with Jordan Love. As I mentioned with the Tua video, I don't usually go backwards in time. But again, everybody, man, Jordan Love last year was so much better. So we are going to check that out. As I mentioned before, my philosophy is none against a certain player. It's just my philosophy. I watch current tape. If something happened where you're completely different, to me is one or two things: significant injury or regression. Both are red flags. But since we're getting close to the draft, I want to do some draft content. So I'm going to look at Mr. Love here against Michigan State from last year. And remember, this is YouTube, so unfortunately not able to rewind and do all the cool stuff like I do with the NFL film. Not that it's that cool, but we are going to play a little slower so we can watch and break down some things. And yeah, I'm just going to go through and tell you what I see. And this is my first time actually seeing this tape, so it will be live. So with all that said, let's go ahead and get this started. Looks like first play of the game. Apparently, well, it was a whole new staff, or a whole different staff, whole different players last year or something like that. All right. So right away, I like the delivery. The velocity is about above average, but I like that delivery. Play action here. Keeps the ball. Nothing significant. Let me check, because I thought okay, yeah. The speed is slower, but it's still looks like it's moving regular speed. But anyway, not like a big time runner or anything. So play action slide, good mobility, throw on the run, nice delivery, nice accuracy. I like the delivery. It was smooth, didn't have to force it. So in the pocket, another nice little throw. Obviously that was designed. He was waiting for that. All right, so that was supposed to be like a little back shoulder stop fade. Wasn't that great? So right away, I see him just staring down receivers. Good timing, good delivery on that, but not necessarily prescribed plays, excuse me, but definitely looking at his first option. All right, showing his running ability into the end zone. I mean, close quarters, got skinny, made a play. Very much reminds me of Tua. Decent mobility, but not anybody that I think is like a big time runner. All right, so play action and real gas. That velocity right there. You see the stroke of his throw is very calm, is very poised, but the ball does jump out. So clean pocket. Ooh. That's just bad. There was no reason for him to miss. But misses long. So again, how you miss is important as well. So he missed long. Shows you that his arm's a little big. Now that means to me that's something I can work with as a coach, but doesn't always mean you'll fix it. Trubisky's prime example. Big arm, still misses long. Play action here, or actually no, reverse. I like him getting dirty in there with two linemen. You like to see that, especially when you talk about smaller prospects. These are some of the things you want to look at and that you get interested about. So toughness, man, he got up in there. All right, 3rd and 15, just kind of a quick hitter there, letting everything in front of them and rallying to the ball. But again, you see the gas. Some people like to call it easy gas. I like it. Ball comes out of his hand, especially coming off of just watching Tua, not trying to knock Tua, but the velocity is different. Another little play action here. Throwing off his back foot. Kind of a forced pass, but what you see there, throwing off his back foot, the ball still has velocity. And I think because some people are like, man, if you play it slower, it's harder. But I think it's easier to tell velocity when you slow down the tape. If you watch it in real time, a lot of it kind of moves quick. But you throw it, you put this in 75% speed, you still see how fast that ball moves. So a couple prescribed screens and all that. Throwing off his back foot, giving this receiver a chance. Receiver bailing him out. All right, 3rd and 5, shotgun again. Not mad at that pass. Gave receiver a chance, but he was kind of flat-footed when he threw it. He didn't bring his feet into it. And so I feel like that could have been even more accurate. Just another little screen dump off right there. And that's one thing I'm seeing. His feet aren't super accurate or active in the pocket, excuse me. So a little half roll out here. Throws on the move. Not sure what all that was. Miscommunication or something. But yeah, once he sits in the pocket again, let's look at his feet. And I personally always love quarterbacks with active feet in the pocket, ready to move. Not to say that he's not athletic, but some people get their feet stuck. And that's bad accuracy, or at least that's bad decision making, because and I've said this before, I'll say it again. When you're talking about throwing a deep ball, you want to put this ball to the receiver's outside shoulder where only they can make a catch. Especially, you get these too deep situations. You don't want to put it inside because that's where it can be intercepted. You want to put that ball to the outside shoulder. And that's definitely not where you want to put it. 3rd and 10, money down. And so he's got that big arm syndrome. He's got that I can throw the ball without my leg syndrome. And so you could tell he stands flat-footed sometimes. And, sometimes he's just going to stand in there and deliver the throw without his lower body mechanics, which can can hurt accuracy. So anyway, through the interception there, we see he was affected, got hit as he threw, and again, kind of trying to big arm it. And I did the Mahomes, and not to say that he's Mahomes, I'm not even doing that, but I did his Super Bowl film recently, and I talked about this fascination with quarterbacks with big arms, and I understand it. I mean, the more and more you watch, I understand why people fall in love with the potential of it, but it doesn't mean that every quarterback with a big arm is the same. Josh Allen from the Bills has a big arm, not a great quarterback. Anyway, that was good velocity in that previous play. They got a flag on that too, but you get the ball to the receiver in rhythm so they can make yards. 1st and 15. Throws a quick hitter. Actually, they were pretty much screening. That's illegal. I hate these illegal pick and rub routes and all that crap they do. But anyway, 5-man protection. Pocket's really clean. Nice deliverable ball deliverable catchable ball. Nice catchable ball delivered. Let's go with that. Dax Raymond is on the Bears. A lot of people were hyped over him last year. But anyway, against Michigan State, surprisingly, really good pocket. Play action bubble there. So what I've seen from him so far, especially coming off watching Burrow and Tua, it's a mix of prescribed plays and also plays where he has to read and make a decision. So a little zone read here. Not scared to run. And I think he will be a decent mobile quarterback. Most quarterbacks these days have to be. But I don't think he's like a Cam Newton or Kyler Murray. Little too much juice on that for the screen. The drift back was fine, but you got to aim that ball down. We'll play action here. Steps up into the pocket. Too confident with that throw. Didn't see the coverage robbing. Checks down. As you can see, that wasn't his first target. Makes a check down. Now that's a prescribed play, knowing where he wants to go. But good deliverable ball. I mean, third and short, you pick up the first down. So it's 1st and 10 here. They're still somewhat in this game. I mean, they're in this game. Play action here. Little screen. Blah, blah, blah. That's the only thing about a lot of these college games. You have to go through a lot of this spread crap. Play action here. Looking for a screen. Just has to throw it away. And that's on the quarterback. Got to be better with that. Decent pocket now. Throws off his back foot. Accuracy's way off. And that's something, I mean, the running back picked up the blitz, but you saw Love got scared and threw off his back foot. Nice little quick route there. Picks up the first. But you got to watch that. Got to see how he is in the pocket. Does he panic with his feet? And I think he does have a little bit of happiness as far as when pressure's there. When pressure's there, he starts to switch up his mechanics a little, and you don't like that. Throw that down. I'm fine with that. Throw that down. And so that'll be something to watch. Okay, they keep showing this play. We get it. He got hit. Good pocket. I don't like the way his feet, that didn't look good. And the decision making wasn't great. They both recovered. But we don't have all 22, so we're not going to get too deep into that. Now he's under siege. Got to make a better decision than that. I like to see him throw that away or something. 2nd and 25. Checks down. And that's tough. That says a lot to me about a quarterback, especially when you're down in big game. 3rd and 25, you throw a little check down. Starting to get jitters. Let's see what he does in 3rd and 22. Probably some short. Yep, they check down again, just trying to pick up some of those yards. But 2nd down's where you really got to make up a lot of those yards from. You can't just, give up. All right, 5-man protection. Pocket's pretty good. Zips one in there. 3rd and 1. Down by 6. So this is primetime football right here. Pulls it. Runs the zone read. Keeps it himself. He's a big dude. What is he like? I forgot. I haven't looked at the numbers in a while. What is he? 6'4", 6'5"? Sidearm throws a quick screen. And you like those guys with the huge arms that can really get the ball out quick for those screens. They play action on almost every single play. That's that spread. So again, I don't think he's a prolific runner as a quarterback, but enough to get you a little something. 3rd and 4. 5-man protection. Big arms it. That's his favorite target, forcing it to his favorite target, and thinks he has the arm to fit it in there, and he did. But that's the gamble. And just throws the ball off that. I mean, a lot of people are talking about, okay, he can get the ball off from platforms, and that's fine. Yeah, he's got a big arm. He can get the ball off, but the accuracy needs to be there still. And some of these throws are just wild. Like, I need his feet to be grounded and be a little better. Checks down. Game is still on the line here. Only down 6. Does the zone read. And I was really curious if he was going to be able to really beat that defender there. I mean, he did all right, but again, not a prolific runner. Looked at the slant the whole way. Same thing. Prescribed plays, forcing it to the first target. Oh my God, he had a guy wide open, and this is what you get with just going to the first target. And that's what they're comfortable with. So you're going to have this guy's wide. You got to read, man. Nobody's there. That's wide open. And that's tough. That is tough. Okay, I don't know why they keep showing it. They missed the play. All right, so down 7, 2-minute drill. What happened? Flag? Why did they put this in there? Okay, it's a flag, man. Move to the next play. All right, 1st and 15. Something short, and they only got one timeout, so actually I really don't like that. You go to the middle of the field, in and short. All right, 2nd down. You only got 3 yards. Doing another play action. Too much confidence in his ability right there. You need to step up in the pocket. Don't try to wait for the guy to get there for you to... Either you didn't see him or you really had too much confidence in your ability to elude that rush. 3rd and 11. Again, not moving in the pocket. And that, I mean, cool. I'm glad they made it, but that is not the throw you want the quarterback making in that situation. Just didn't even move in the pocket. Just stood there and just threw the ball up. Another little play action every single time. Bad habits. And he just guns one. I'm not going to lie. He gunned that one. It was ugly, but he gunned it. All right, 2nd and 1. They still got that timeout. Nothing outbreaking yet. To the inside, too high. And that tells you a lot. They haven't done anything outbreaking. They keep trying to go to the inside. Keep trying to go to the inside when you got that short amount of time. So, yeah, that tells me a lot, at least, that you're not letting the quarterback, because when it's that 2-minute drill, you want to get things towards the sideline so you don't have to use timeouts, and they just kept trying to throw slants. So, anyway, I think definitely better than what I looked at this year. As some people were saying that he was just trying too hard this year, and I agree. You could definitely see he was forcing things as well last year, but maybe it just accelerated this year. But I don't think it's a vastly different quarterback. I think the upsides are still there and the downsides are still there, but definitely feels better to see him in a more controlled environment. He just looked all crazy this year and erratic. So interesting prospect. We'll definitely see where he ends up going. Go down in the comment section, let me know what you think. Thumbs up, subscribe, share it around, get the conversation started, and thank you for listening.